So what sort of stuff am I supposed to say? Just say whatever you want. This is all on you, Red. Hello everybody. I'm Red and, what are you calling it? It's called Getting Lost. Come on, I can just step in front of the camera and do it if you can't. I can do it, I just forgot the name of the thing, jeez. So, just tell me the name, I just told you the name. Just tell me one more time, I can't remember. It's called Getting Lost. Thank you for joining us to watch Getting Lost. That's all you're gonna say? What else should I say? I don't know what else to do. Just try to kind of tell people what you think it's gonna be about. They're gonna find out in a second. They wouldn't watch this unless they were gonna follow through and actually see it for themselves. What's the point of this? Forget it, Red. I think I did a pretty good job introducing myself.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you all know, today we're going to be...
There's only gentlemen here today, sir.
Right. All right, guys. Let's drop the formality and get down to it. Today we're signing the Declaration of Independence.
It's United States Constitution.
Oh, that's right.
George, would you mind shutting that curtain? It's creating a glare behind you that's very difficult to look at.
I'm sorry, Chaz. I don't think there are any curtains in here. I think we're going to just have to deal with the light up here. But I gotta be honest, it creates a pretty nice effect.
No, George, I saw you open it just before the meeting. Come on now, it's right on the east wall there. If it wouldn't be an issue, it is rather bright.
I don't think I'm allowed to close those. I'd rather not, just in case. I don't want any of us to get in trouble. Well, I like the light. I think it makes the room look more cheerful. Yeah, see, there you go.
Well, it looks like the power trip's starting pretty early, if you ask me.
Alexander, you don't need to speak so close to my ear, for God's sake. Sit back a little.
Well, thank you for embarrassing me, Ben. You're always a class act.
Oh, Jesus, Alexander, don't make a thing of this.
Would you believe this is how it always is when we get together? Typical us, right? I know.
Oh, hello there. Are you looking at an old lady? Let me be, please.
And now it's time for a Q&A with Gavin Grey, the bisexual banana. Gavin, your fans often debate over how you spell your last name. Our writing staff even had a hard time pinning this down, so I gotta ask, do you personally spell Grey with an A or an E?
Well, I suppose that all depends on what mood I'm in. You feel me?
Well, let's get into your new book, Peeling All the Way, which is a fantastic book, by the way.
Thank you.
You start off talking about your childhood, where you state that you have many siblings. Can you tell the audience their names?
Oh yeah, sure. Well, we're not as close as we were back on the Vine, but I have 3 siblings. Let's see, there's Gustav, Gaylord, and Ginger. Ginger was the little baby banana in the family.
Oh, you mentioned their names, but don't write much about them in the book. So was Ginger the only girl in the family?
Oh, Ginger's a boy, or I should say a man now, quite the strong little banana. But I tried to keep them out of the book.
Oh, I see. Well, let's just get into the big part where you come clean as a bisexual banana after many years of what some might call flip-flopping.
Well, this banana's no longer floppy under any circumstances, if you get what I'm saying, all you ladies and gents out there.
I see what you mean. And along those lines, I think we'd be doing our fans a disservice if we didn't get into at least one saucy question.
Shoot.
Being a banana, would you still find it attractive if you saw a woman eating a banana?
Why, yes, I would. And were it to be a man eating the banana, I would find it equally attractive. Cowabunga.
Oh, Johnny! The aliens are landing in the field!
Don't worry, Marianne. I'll never let them get you.
Where should we go? They're everywhere.
The one place the aliens haven't thought of going. The moon.
The moon? But how will we ever get there?
Through astral projection.
You're so smart, Johnny. Let's go.
Let's.
We made it, Johnny. We're on the moon.
Yes, and isn't life so much better on the moon?
Oh, it's swell, Johnny. It's swell.
I love you, Marianne.
I love you too, Johnny.
Oh, I'm so depressed. What's wrong, friend? I really need a Saturday. Oh, I see. But we have Sunday at least. Oh no, Sundays aren't the same. All Sunday you're just thinking about Monday. It's like trying to eat delicious food with dirty hands, or trying to watch a great movie in a hot and stinky theater. No, Sunday won't do it all. What about Friday, friend? Friday's coming. Friday's good too. Oh, Friday's just a fantasy. It's like any other day with a dream at the end. No, I believe a Saturday's the only thing that will do. I do appreciate you trying to cheer me up though, friend. I do wish there was something I could say. Wait a minute. Look, friend.
Saturday is here.
Saturday!
Yes, good old Saturday.
And just in time, Saturday.
I helped myself to a beer. There were more in your fridge. Here, take a beer and put it in your mouth hole. Mouth hole, mouth hole, mouth hole.
Well, it's a bit early, but what the hey? That's right, friend. This is what you wanted. Well, I suppose we're game for anything.
Let me get into contact with some people and find out what the fun is. Hey, you don't mind driving, do you?
Well, I did just have a few swigs of beer, but I suppose I could be our designated driver for the evening.
Thanks a lot for doing that. You know, the only reason I ask you to drive is because you're such a good driver. I wouldn't ask you unless I really trusted you to be a good driver. And I have trust issues, so that's saying a lot.
Well, you are a really good driver.
Isn't he, though? And what a guy to volunteer to drive us around like that. I really respect you a lot.
Well, thank you. I suppose I shouldn't be drinking at the moment.
Ugh. Everybody's freaking boring. Everybody's old people nowadays. Nothing's going on tonight.
Well, we could have a nice night here. I wouldn't mind having a night in.
Oh yeah, we got plenty of beers. And hey, we could get a pizza.
Well, I suppose I wouldn't mind chipping in for a pizza. Yeah, why not? I'll throw in for a pizza. How does that sound, Saturday? Will you chip in for a pizza?
Oh, I wasn't really planning on eating anything. I was just gonna have like a slice or two.
Oh, so in other words, you'll have a few free slices of pizza on us, is that right?
Whoa, 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 cheapskate. Jeez, I'll throw in for your pizza. That's not what I was saying at all. God, how rude.
Well, I suppose I was a little out of line.
You know what? I forgive you. It takes a big man to be able to admit when he's wrong. Oh, hang on, I got a text.
Should I order the pizza?
Frickin' Tuesday, what a loser.
Well, here's my money for the pizza. Are you still throwing in for the pizza, Saturday?
You know what? I think I will take that ride you offered me earlier.
Oh, change of plans? Where are we headed?
Oh no, pal, I was just hoping you'd give me a ride like you said you would earlier. That was really cool that you offered me a ride. Oh god, never mind, I'll just freaking take a freaking Uber. Hey, what's your internet password? I'm running low on data. I helped myself to a beer. There were more in your fridge. You know, the only reason I ask you to drive is because you're such a good driver. I was just gonna have like a slice or two, a slice or two, a slice or two, a slice or two.
Friend? Friend? He left. He's gone. What? He did? Oh, thank goodness. Yes, and he left with 2 unopened beers in his pocket. You know what, friend? I just don't care.
Well, we've been looking around for a couple hours now. That's right, Tobbins. When are we gonna get out of here?
I told you, just as soon as we get my master's treasure.
you again. How'd you get in here? Had to put you back in the cells, back where you belong.
Are you having a hard time deciding what to get your loved ones for Christmas? Well, look no further.
Get the body of Christ! Body of Christ! Body of Christ! What, you don't think you need this for Christmas? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know he died for your weak little faggoty ass. Get your ass down to the store and pick up the Body of Christ protein wafers and get huge! What are you fucking retarded? What are you waiting for? Get off your sweaty crack and get the Body of Christ. I'm not gonna tell you again.
More. Chug it.
After the French and Indian War, the British attempted to avoid further conflicts with Native Americans by forbidding English colonial expansion west of the Appalachian Mountains. This action angered many colonists.
Well, yeah, 'cause what the heck? What if I want to go over there?
You can't. The point is not to anger the Native Americans any more than we have. Just stay east.
What? Screw the Indians.
Okay, so then in 1764, the English levied a sugar tax on the colonies to help pay for a huge financial debt that was caused by the French and Indian War.
What the heck? Don't do that. Why sugar? I freaking like sugar and cookies and all that. Oh, not sugar.
So naturally that upset the colonists too, but then in 1765 they really got upset because Britain passed the Quartering Act, which basically made it so colonial governments had to pay for supplies and house British troops in barracks and inns and taverns.
Yeah, we got these strangers in our freaking wine cellars. That's not weird.
Okay, you got a point. But what's more is they imposed the Stamp Act that same year, which applied to any printed paper, including legal papers, newspapers, playing cards, and college degrees.
Oh, my freaking BA in social studies.
Then in 1767, there was the Townshend Acts, which put a tax on most things used by colonists. They steamed about it for 3 years until they got so upset they started yelling at British troops in 1770.
Dude, fuck your taxes and your powdered wigs, you homo. I hope you all get... Whoa, 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 whoa!
And 5 people were killed in this incident, which is now known as the Boston Massacre. It was about that time that all the Townshend Acts were replaced, except for the duties on tea.
What the fuck? I love drinking tea. Why would you keep the tax on that, of all things?
I don't know. Some people think the new prime minister at the time was trying to save face, so he only partially repealed the act.
Fuck that, I love tea. What am I supposed to do? Not drink tea? That ain't happening. I freaking love this stuff.
So the colonists were still angry about the tax on tea, and a group of them dressed up as Indians and dumped hundreds of chests of tea into the Boston Harbor.
This will teach them to mess with us.
Wait, you're dressed as Native Americans?
Yeah, I thought of that.
But you're not making a point at all because they'll just blame Native Americans and think the colonists did nothing. Don't you think this is a little cowardly?
Fuck the Indians and fuck this tea!
So they threw the tea in the Boston Harbor, and naturally the British closed the Boston Harbor and stopped sending tea.
What the fuck? You're not gonna send us any more tea now? We need more. I just threw most of the tea in the fucking harbor.
Well, no shit, they're not gonna send more. You just destroyed hundreds of chests of it.
'Cause I was making a fucking point, but I still want more, dumbass. Besides, they think it was the fucking Indians, so why are they punishing me?
'Cause they know it was you, stupid. You put a bunch of retarded feathers and war paint on and you think you're in disguise? What motivation would Native Americans have to do that? Do you think the British are stupid?
Fuck you, you're the British, and you're gonna open up this harbor, asshole.
Whatever, so then in 1774, all the colonies except Georgia met at the First Continental Congress in Philadelphia, calling on all colonies to boycott goods from England until the tax on tea was repealed, and they opened the harbor.
Whoa, we got guns and stupid fucking hats, bring it on, British.
And then they had their first battle on April 18th, 1775, and the rest goes from there.
And tell them that we won. Say that part 2, the Americans won. Say that part 2, the Americans won. Fucking say it, Dick, why aren't you fucking saying it?
Ruined my video.
Go set it down.
Now where was I?
Some people's way of finding someone else is to reject whatever they've collected so strongly that they think, oh, this will surely, push out enough energy or vibes or whatever to where someone else is going to collect it. But that's not the way you're supposed to be connecting.
It's like I'm saying things a different way. Tends to make me think, makes me think less of everything. Cause one of anything is preciously unique. And once you see another of it's got you up against monotony. Maybe these patterns are taking their toll on me and leaving out every distinctive quality. My soul must be looking deep for something new to see. It's flipping the switch on normality and getting lost, getting lost, getting lost, getting lost, getting lost, getting lost, getting lost.
We did everything just the way grown-ups would have. Why didn't it work? We could just give up. Then we'd at least be with the others.
Oh, hey everybody. Thanks for joining us tonight to watch this this show, I guess is what you call it, called Getting Lost. Is that good? Yeah, you can put a little more personality into it. What do you mean by that? I don't know, just try to get a little more loose and easy with it. I've seen you do better, Red, come on. Alright, hey everybody, I'm so glad you're here joining us tonight to watch Getting Lost. It's gonna be such a good time. Well, you don't have to lay it on so thick, just do a brief introduction. Alright, let's try this. As far as I know, they are busily occupied in getting themselves... Oh, hey there! Almost didn't see ya! Just brushing up on a little light reading. Kierkegaard, of course. One of my favorites. Glad to have you. Here we are, starting off, Getting Lost. Was that good? Let me try it one more time. Ladies and gentlemen, please get ready to watch... Wait, what was it called? It's called Getting Lost. Getting Lost.